This art form that I've loved my entire life, jazz, it's being kicked around lately like a sock in a schoolyard, joked about like a viral pet video. Its most serious innovators belittled as blabbering boneheads. That image of the jazz musician as the space cadet is back. After all, it's an easy target. Nothing could be further from the truth, or at least the truth as I know it, as defined by Coltrane, Bird, Ellington, Armstrong, Mingus, Miles, Monk, those people. That's my truth. The demonization of jazz and jazz musicians is nothing new. When you're born in a New Orleans brothel, sticks and stones can't break your bones. Richard Pryor knew that. So did Billie Holiday. Jazz has been riding on the back of the bus in America since its inception. Respect and recognition in the land of its birth, very limited. In fact, until the internet, jazz wasn't very easy to find. It's different in Europe and Asia and South America, where jazz has always been revered. Here on the web, it's very easy to be negative, very easy to tear something down. You can go on TripAdvisor or on Amazon and easily write a negative review about a product anonymously, or post a blog or upload a YouTube video from your phone, casting shade on anyone. In the 2 decades since the web has emerged, we've become a culture of people who spend most of our time alone in front of our computers, texting, tweeting, consuming content, but rarely meeting as a group anymore. Except for a few big cities, most of us never meet face to face. And when we do, communication can be rather strained. Conversation is a lost art. In big cities, people walk down the street glued to their smartphones. There's very little interaction. We've become a divided society, the landscape ripe with warring niches. The internet is both the deliverer and the destroyer. What was supposed to level the playing field has given birth to a seemingly non-stop array of ideologues on pedestals who peddle their usually incomprehensible thoughts to information junkies who go from site to site in search of their next content fix. Information isn't digested anymore, it's ingested. The act of gathering and processing content is what matters, not the content itself. Accordingly, there's no longer any collective truth on the internet. That concept is as outmoded as privacy. There is no consensus on the web, only chaos and confusion. And now that virus has infected our community. It's our Ebola. Either we heal as a community, or we're going to crumble. Note by note, gig by gig, word by word, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, ladies and gentlemen, believe me. And we can stay here and get the shit kicked out of us in print and all over the web, or we can fight our way back into the light, one note at a time. We can't do it on our own. We have to do it as a group, in solidarity. So what are we going to do about it? Complain about the battering we've been taking lately? That won't work. For me, it's about winning and losing. And we've been losing lately, big time. On a larger scale, it's about living or dying. Because that's what life is, a series of battles. Unless, of course, you want to sit around and eat junk food and watch your giant screen TV and be programmed on just what you should consume next. But there's a community of people on this planet who know the difference. A community of creators and their enthusiasts. It's a community that desperately needs to band together. You got to look at that man or woman next to you through the web, or even better in person. You need to look into their eyes. I think you're going to see people who want to make a difference. People who are willing to sacrifice and fight for what they know is right. That's the jazz community, ladies and gentlemen. And either we heal now as a community, or we will die as individuals. That's jazz, and that's life, my friends. That's all it is. Now, what are you going to do about it?